Kyle Jacobs here, just trying to drive around the course today. It's a beautiful day, it's starting to get warm. I want to talk a little bit about cart path and golf cart traffic and etiquette. So let's go see if we could take a look at some carts and see how they're parked. Obviously we want to keep carts in the middle of the path so it doesn't wear out the grass on the sides of the path. And we want to obey all of the cart signs that Todd has placed out on the golf course. So let's go see if we find anybody that's doing a good job or doing a bad job. So guys, I just want to show you a little bit of what happens when golf carts don't stay on the cart path around tees and greens. Here we are on 15, and you can see how this is kind of worn away. This is from golf carts not staying on the path and parking up near the tee box. If you get one or two wheels off the path and we get 175 people a day, something like this is going to happen, and it's going to make Todd Sauer's life a little bit tougher trying to keep the grass in great shape. Here you can see on the right side of 7, the same thing, people just parking the carts off the path. And you can notice as I drive around 15 how the edge looks pretty good. Obviously people aren't parking off to the side here. You can see there's no wear marks like it was back on the tee. Here's another area on 17 you can see where golf carts are actually driving, parking, and kind of making a mess of the edge of the road. It's a shame, but if we could park our carts in the middle of the cart path when we come up to tees and greens, we'll do a much better job of making the edges look a little more like this section up here. You can see by now people aren't parking on the side of the road. So here I am on 16, and I really want to talk about when to replace your divot and when to fill it with the divot mix that's on the cart. So here you see the remnants of my shot. Divot went all the way over there. So this is a great time to replace the divot and not use the sand divot mix in the cart. So I'm going to grab the divot. I'm going to head back over. I'm going to do my best to line up the divot so that it matches, and then I'm going to step down on the divot so it stays in there. You can see a little patch of exposed dirt. That's where I'm going to put some divot seed. So now I've filled in just the back end of that divot. You could see that I didn't have any divot left to put in there, so I put a little bit of the seed mixture, flattened it with my foot, and we're good to go. Now here's a shot where the divot kind of disintegrated. There's nothing really left for me to replace. So here's where I'm going to take some of our divot mix on the cart. We're going to put just enough in there that it covers the hole, and then we're going to smooth it over with our foot, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully that'll grow back in the next week. But one really important point to make with the divot mix is we don't want to be using it on the rough. The kind of seed that's in the divot mix is only meant for the fairways. So just an important note, if you make a divot in the rough, try to replace it. If you can't, leave it alone. Do not fill it with the seed that's on the golf carts.